Hello, trail peeps, through hiking peeps, vicarious peeps, peeps who are just the most awesome peeps. It's the morning of day 15. I've been on the trail about an hour. I did stop for 20 minutes to change out of the warm clothes, to lose a couple layers. Hopefully you can hear this okay. I'm not wearing my mic. It's not too windy. And I'll try to speak up. Wake anybody else up who's not up yet. Spent the night at Mary's last night. This year known as Brooklyn Ferry. And what else can I tell you? Mary's pretty dang awesome. Got a chance to chat with her for 30 or 40 minutes while I helped her fill up her water tank that provides all us through hikers with water. Also took advantage of the bucket shower there, which was awesome. Man, there's nothing like getting clean at the end of a dusty, dirty day before you get into the sack. So refreshing. Glad I did that. So, mileage yesterday was pretty short. I just went from Thule Spring to Mary's. What was that? Like 8 miles, maybe? Might have been a little longer. Today's looking like a 15-mile day, or about, I want to say 5.5 miles from the road that takes me into Paradise Cafe. I hear the milkshakes are awesome. They do have a veggie burger. I might even make it there in time for breakfast. Who knows? But definitely stopping there, hoping my microspikes will show up there today. I don't know what time they get their mail, but really hoping they show up today, because if they don't, I'm gonna have to wait there another day, spend the night, and I don't know if my food supply will hold out. As soon as I leave there, I got about a 2-day trek up the mountains and down into Idlewild, through a little snow I hear, and warming up. Might be time to take off the Smart Wool top. Finally, warming up fast around here. Great place to hang last night right there at Mary's. I actually managed to take a picture. Go figure. I'm told by my buddy Niall, who's up ahead about a day, that mile 161.9 is an awesome place to hang. So I'm gonna try to make it there, assuming the spikes show up. And I think it'll be about a 10-mile jaunt from where I pick it up again at the highway after Paradise Cafe. So yeah, I'm gonna try to make that tonight. Check out this awesome hang, and see what else can I tell you about yesterday. It was hot, it was sweaty, but I hung out with a bunch of cool peeps at Mary's last night. I got there like I want to say before 2 p.m. So a nice long time to hang out there and chill, conversate. Met some locals who were hiking through. A bunch of older folks. Yes, even older than me. They were the ones that told us about the milkshakes and how awesome they are. So of course I got that in my head. Oh, hey, big trail news. Got my trail name last night. Mark, the ex-Dutch Marine. I learned more about how the Dutch Marines work. Really interesting. Anyway, he comes up to me at one point and he says, "You are a ranger. We should just call you Ranger." I'm like, well, okay. That's as good a trail name as any. Just got to make sure I'm heading the right way. Marker. So yeah, okay. I can go with that. Might be a little on the nose, but you know what? At this point, 2 weeks in, I'll take it. Man, that fluid's coming out of every orifice. Okay, not every orifice. Just my eyes and my nose. Anyway, so trail name accepted. I'll go with Ranger. Probably be easier for people to remember anyway. It's better than the list that I've had so far. Let's see. Someone tried to peg me with 2 glasses. Someone suggested, I think it was Ketchup who suggested producer at one point. Maybe. I mean, I am. Just didn't ring for me. What was the other one? Somebody tried. There was another one. I can't remember. Well, you know, we'll go with Ranger. So there you go. Henceforth, on this trail, and probably for many years and many trails after, I'll be known as Ranger. Of course, the first thing I thought is, how many other Rangers are there out there already? Whatever. Doesn't matter. You know, I can alter it a little bit if I need to at times. So we're going with Ranger. That's me. Ranger out. See the horse tracks? That could be Mary's horse. She's out here. She already walked her dog Scout up to Brooklyn Ferry this morning. Say good morning. Then she usually, I guess she takes her horse out for a walk too. And this could be her. If it is, we'll probably double back and we'll run into her eventually. So, as I said, had a great chat with Mary last night, and she's a retired college professor, taught AI philosophy and film philosophy, which I'm dying to ask her more about. Those 2 interesting courses, and yeah, she's going to be great, a great interview, have great input, I think, on this project. Just in a short chat I had with her, you know, she just brought up some interesting points. You know, we're talking about sociology of the trail, and how, you know, her perspective as being someone who's sort of in place and seeing pretty much a whole class go by was really interesting. Like, one thing she noted was there are way fewer Asians this year than have been in past years, and we wondered if that might have to do with the two Chinese girls that died at the river crossing in 2017, which is something that Scout also brought up, because they had also come through scouting photos, had the whole spiel, and still ended up attempting a crossing that they should not have attempted alone, and ended up paying the ultimate price for it. So that was an interesting note. And then also I hadn't really thought of, I guess it comes up from time to time, but she also said that the trail got much busier with sort of a certain type of hiker, shall we say, after the movie Wild came out. And about I don't know how many years ago that was, but she said there was a huge uptick in hikers, and specifically novice hikers who had little to no experience. Since that movie came out, the book didn't have as much of an impact, but the movie, because kids like to watch movies, did have a huge impact. And so now she's seeing way more hikers, young hikers who really have no idea what they're doing, but just come out here and figure they'll make it. Sheer grit. And of course many of them quit. But anyway, that'll be interesting to talk with her about. And then the huge European influx. So anyway, she just pointed out that those are the trail angels and the people who man the wayposts along the way have a different, perhaps broader perspective of at least the current classes that go through and the hikers and all of that. So that'll be really interesting to dig into. And yeah, so super cool. She was very interested in being interviewed and being part of the project, and so I left her my email. And I should have gotten her. See again. I should have just said, "Hey, can I get your contact info?" No, I did get a picture with her, but I can get her contact info. But I know where she lives, so yeah. Sometime she'll be among the interviews that I come back to pick up. Time for a view stop. Yeah. Not bad. Oh, more incline. There may be some huffing and puffing involved here. Oof. I'm wondering if that's the mountain that's ahead of me tomorrow. South side doesn't look too bad as far as snow goes, but it's the north side that we have to be concerned about. I think that's it. I don't know. I'm just sort of cruising through here and not paying much attention to what's in what direction. Just enjoying the view.
around.